What if someone told you that you can't be trusted? What if someone told you that everything you do is crap? What if someone told you that you were simply too ugly to do business with? What would you do? We'll talk about that, all that and more in this edition of Vision of Success TV. So you think you're ready to jump into the online world. And what's the worst that could happen, right? Well, in many cases, it's a safe environment, so people feel that they can literally rip you apart in some cases. It's a safe environment to come over to your blog or to come over to the content that you're creating and actually tell you things that they would never be able to tell you in person. And a lot of times that becomes very painful to you, and it can actually set you back not only days or weeks, but sometimes even months or year. Now I know because this has happened to me. When we first started out in the online world, I started posting things, started writing things on a regular basis. To a certain extent, I even went out and I got a mentor that could help me build my website, build my relationships with people online, and actually help me connect not only to the people that I resonate with here right within a 10-mile radius, but to people all over the world. And that mentor actually did something to me when she asked me for some input, for some content information on building my business, on planning everything out, and how she could help me with those ideas that I was coming up with. So I sat down and I wrote out an entire business plan, sent it over to her, and she did something shocking. She came back and she personally attacked me because I hit a little close to home with her because she had a very similar idea. Now I know from today, from all I've done over the past decade or so here, that what she should have done is she should have resonated with me and we should have worked together to build our businesses because we were very close. We were very complementary in what we had to offer, in our feelings and in our passion and what we wanted to offer the world. But she took and went a whole different way, and literally she ripped me apart, told me why nothing I had in my plans would work, how I needed to stop copying everybody. I needed again, she went through a whole variety of things and literally ripped me down to shreds. That set me back for not only a few months or even longer than that, it was actually a few years that she really did something to me, and she made me go in a whole different direction. I actually switched my business simply because of some of the things that she had done and that she had said to me. Now it didn't end there. Eventually I pulled myself back up by my bootstraps and I moved forward with what I truly wanted to do on this planet. But as I was doing that, things kept coming out. To me, what I've started finding is the more I resonated with who I am, the more sure I became about what I had to offer the world, the more other people were there saying, wait a minute, you're not doing things right. And they tried to virtually attack some of the things that I were doing. Because again, it's a safe environment when all they have to do is email or write in your comment section or something like that. And that's very difficult, I think even more so probably for women to take, because we're people pleasers. We love to go out and we want to make sure that everybody's happy all the time. So when someone comes in and verbally attacks you in writing for the world to see, it can become very hard to do. Now I remember one time I got this email, and it was a great email. This woman emailed me, I love what you're doing, your products are phenomenal, it's absolutely, the best thing, I've been on your site for hours, it's something that I really need and I really look forward to. But I can't work with you because of your looks. I could never work with someone who looks like you. And I read this several times and I actually started laughing because I thought, is she really writing what I think she's writing? And I had to read it to Andrew and I said, is this truly what she wrote? And yes, it was. She actually wrote that message. I hit delete since then, and part of me wishes I would have kept it just as something to remind me that you're not always going to resonate with people. You're not always going to be able to reach out to their heart and soul. And to me, the more that you reach out and the more that you make people angry, the more that they start coming at you and attacking, the closer you are getting to your hidden message. Because when you feel that, when people are seeing what you're doing and they're attacking you because they see your success, you know you're on to something. So don't let this little friction that you might be facing, or if you're worried about how you're going to interact in the online world, what people are going to say about you, know that you will get some negativity. You will get that friction overall. The more successful you are, the more you get out there and share with people, the more you're going to have the negativity. But at the same time, you're also going to have the positive side of it too. Because likewise, for every one negative message that I get, I literally get dozens of positive messages going, thank you so much for helping me become who I am. I couldn't have done this without you, or you really motivated me. You made my day. I'm so grateful that I found you. And those are the sides that you need to take to heart. Those are the ones that you need to really build on and focus on as you move forward. Let the negative ones fall aside and focus in on who you can truly help. It will literally make who you are now and into the future. If you like this, please stay here on Vision of Success TV and sign up for my weekly newsletter. I provide a tip as well as a video every single week to help you find your big idea and build your passion into whatever you dream it could be. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.